We're all part of your community.
We all play a role in keeping our community safe.
So protect your everyday.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
With data breaches on the rise, finding the right tools to protect you and your loved ones from identity theft is critical.
That's why the Alabama Department of Revenue is providing residents a free and secure mobile app that uses your face to confirm your identity, so only you can claim your state income tax refund.
Download the Alabama EID to your smartphone and complete a simple 4-step registration process.
Using facial recognition technology, the Alabama EID verifies your identity by matching your face against the picture used to make your driver's license or state-issued ID.
With the Alabama EID, there are no usernames or passwords to remember, and only you can authorize the Department of Revenue to process your state income tax refund.
Don't let someone steal your state tax refund.
Protect your refund.
Protect yourself.
Learn more at alabamaeid.com.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye TV News at 6. I'm Mary McCartney.
And I'm Stephen Dinan. The Auburn Tiger Transit rape case is headed to court this week. In the fall of 2017, 2 Auburn Transit drivers were charged with first-degree rape of an Auburn freshman student while she took the late-night bus back towards Aspen Heights. The former drivers, Tony Patillo and James Johnson Jr., appeared in court for the first time today.
Some evidence included in the case includes a video taken from the transit bus's cameras and a witness who saw Patillo standing over the girl near Aspen Heights. This incident led to Green Dot training for all transit employees at Auburn and the placement of a security personnel member on all Tiger Transit late-night buses.
Auburn students will need to use two-factor identification to access class registration and their Auburn emails starting today. Eagle Eye TV sat down with Chief Information Security Officer William Mialis to hear more about why the university is now requiring this and what it means for students.
On the 25th, basically what they'll have to do is utilize their phone to log into certain areas of the system. The reason for it is quite frankly, these passwords have gone past their prime. Hackers can crack an 8-digit password in literally minutes. A lot of times we reuse passwords on different websites and then they're used. Last year we had over 600 students compromised, and then their emails compromised and they start sending phishing scams or phishing emails to other students. So it really is a way of mitigating that, because now you have this token that's either a push or a passcode or a phone call back that keeps someone, even if I know your username and passcode, from being able to log into your account. It is an extra step. It's like locking your door at your house and setting your alarm versus just locking your house. And so it gives you that extra layer of protection. They'll go to duo.auburn.edu. That's where they'll find explanation. They can also always, if they need assistance, contact the student help desk, which is 4944. So 4944 from campus, which can help you set it up. And so I think students are getting more used to it, again, because we're seeing it in banking. You're seeing it on Facebook. You're seeing it on your Gmail. You're seeing it in so many areas, and it was really to protect you, and it's something that people are going to be using in the future, again, because passwords are really becoming more and more obsolete as we use them in so many places. I think one of the things is it's really for their protection as much as anything, whether it's their financial deposit information or their grades or their registration. So I think that's part of it. But I'd also like to recommend to students that they utilize two-factor wherever they're using. You know, again, my Facebook has two-factor. If you're using LinkedIn, it has two-factor. Almost all the major social, your Twitter can have two-factor. So we see all too often outside of Auburn that two-factors really was what people are using. Your banking systems turn on two-factor. A lot of times it requires you to take advantage. So really just to start thinking about how you can protect yourself by using strong passwords and two-factor.
To learn more about how to register for Duo, head to duo.auburn.edu.
Congress has approved over $43 million in funding for a new agricultural science facility at Auburn. The funding was secured with help from U.S. Senator Richard Shelby, who serves as the chairman for the Senate Appropriations Committee. Shelby stated in part, "The soil lab will serve as an outlet for the USDA to complete research that will improve crop and livestock production for Alabama and the entire nation. I look forward to the work that will result from the partnership between Auburn and the USDA, and I am confident the project will continue to enhance our state's thriving agricultural industry."
The funding will help to establish a new United States Department of Agricultural Research Service Soil Dynamics Laboratory. An agency research will focus on improving the productive and sustainable use of soil and water resources for increased crop and livestock production. Downtown Auburn will be hosting its third annual Mardi Gras parade this Saturday, March 2nd, put on by the Crew de Tigres. Streets will be closing at 1 p.m. with the parade beginning at 2 p.m., but celebrations will be going on all day.
In conjunction with this event, Downtown Auburn merchants will be hosting a crew crawl, allowing patrons to buy wristband in order to gain access to special deals and discounts all day long at various downtown shops. The crew crawl discounts will begin at 10 a.m. and last all day long. A new app might be hitting campus soon that will pay students to go to class and study on Auburn's campus. The app, called Class Cash, is being developed by a current Auburn student and 3 Auburn alums to pay students for something they already do, study on campus.
The app will set up defined zones on campus, allowing students to turn on an app once they're ready to study. While they're studying, students will accumulate money by the minute, which they will then be able to deposit into their bank accounts via PayPal or Venmo. The app is still working on ways in which it will earn money to give to students, but plans on working with local Auburn companies and even parents by allowing them to give their child an allowance based off of their study minutes.
The app will launch a beta version later this spring, allowing Auburn students to test it out before officially launching this fall. After launching in Auburn, Class Cash hopes to reach several college campuses with their mission to put students first by providing them with supplemental income.
After the break, a look into this year's Oscars.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it.
Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
Auburn. Auburn has been ranked by Forbes magazine as one of the best small places for businesses and careers in the United States. The city was ranked number 25 on this list. Auburn-Opelika was only one of 2 metropolitan areas in Alabama to be ranked. This ranking is based off a Forbes evaluation of 201 small metropolitan areas in the U.S., stemming from 14 metrics on categories such as job growth, cost of business, cost of living, income growth, and more. Auburn ranked highest in the category of job growth at number 8 with a 3.2% job growth rate and only a 3.7% rate of unemployment.
Incoming Student Government Association President Mary Margaret Turton has announced which students will be working alongside her on her executive staff team.
Excited about the executive team that Hunter, Carlos, and I have selected. It really is a team that has, each individual has unique perspectives, experience, and a passion for advocating for the student voice. and this is due in large part to our larger application process. We've had more applicants than we would have if we were limited only to the people who we knew. So I'm very excited to work with each individual and know that they are going to work hard to have that joint passion for the student voice.
Churton broke with tradition by opening up executive team applications to the general student body. The new SGA executive officers will assume office in early March.
Eagle Eye TV spoke with 2 students last week whose apartment was caught in the flames during the police chase on Friday, February 15th.
Eventually, the SWAT team was at my door, almost knocking down my door, and we ran to the door and just opened it, and they pulled Nathan and I out, and they were running, kind of like guiding us to a certain area, and we got to the opposite side of the street, and Nathan and I looked back and saw that Chris Wallace's, my next door neighbor, his apartment was completely in flames. The entire SWAT team, Auburn Police Department, and FBI was surrounding the apartments. At that moment, our adrenaline was just really, really amped up. We didn't really know what was happening. Obviously, we were very scared.
Justin Sanders was transported to UAB Medical Center, where he is expected to make a full recovery. A GoFundMe account for Sanders has raised well past their $25,000 goal after 8 days of fundraising.
The 91st Academy Awards were held last night. First Man, a movie based on a book by faculty member James R. Hansen on the story of Neil Armstrong, was nominated for 4 awards. Nominations for First Man included Best Visual Effects, Best Sound Mixing, Best Production Design, and Best Sound Editing. The production took home the Oscar for Best Visual Effects. Other films that received praise throughout the night included Best Picture for Green Book and Bohemian Rhapsody, winning the most awards with 4 Oscars.
After the break, learn about how to get free tickets for this year's rodeo.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Green hat, red hat, oops. Red shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt, oops. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants, oops.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl.
Rodeo is around the corner, and Eagle Eye TV is offering you a giveaway.
Eagle Eye TV is partnering with the rodeo to offer 4 VIP tickets to the event in April. 2 tickets are being offered on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Head to either page to enter for your chance to win.
Winners of the tickets will be announced this Friday at noon. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Check out our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, for all the latest Auburn headlines and updates. We hope to see you next Monday. I'm Stephen Dinan.
And I'm Mary McCartney. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.